is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about Mark Jackson possibly being the head coach over J.B. Bickerstaff, I believe his name, or Jock Vaughn, one of the two. Um, the head coach spot for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's going to be interesting because Mark Jackson is a guy that has got a lot of support from players and people around the league. A guy that innovated and pushed the Golden State culture forward, allowing Steve Kerr to come in and implement his own type of culture and style and identity for them. But he helped Clay get confidence. He helped Clay become a great player, and you could say the same for Steph, and you can say the same for a lot of the players on that team before Steve Kerr took over. You got to remember this is a team that had beat a lot of tough teams, and they just couldn't get over the hump. Obviously, losing David Lee with an injury and putting Draymond Green at power forward was the calling card and the thing that really pushed them forward into being an NBA champion. But you still got to remember that a lot of these guys was young. They was underdeveloped. They were still finding who they are in the league, finding what they can do in the league. And Mark Jackson was a big part of that, and they even gave him credit multiple times. So let me bring that up because they still have a lot of young players on this team. Guys like Caris LeVert has been injured. He has never been able to be consistent. He has never been able to stay healthy. And honestly and truthfully, I think that when you look at this team, they need some type of structure. They need some type of identity because even when I watch them this year, I really don't understand what they're trying to do offensively when Kyrie is there and when he's not there. And that doesn't even count the fact that they don't even have Kevin Durant back. And then they have to change how they play again because they have Kyrie and Kevin Durant back in some different pieces because of the cap space and the ability to, again, two match player really ate some of their cap up. So they might not be able to bring back guys, or they might be able to trade guys. I told you guys multiple times that I feel like this team is not a championship team. They're a piece away from being is one thing being a great team, but to become an elite team, they need more pieces. They never was a great defensive team. They never was a great offensive team, and it was a little bit predictable from time to time. And in my personal opinion, that's something that they are definitely going to have to fix if they want to beat teams like the Lakers or the Clippers in a 7-game series. Because right now, we don't know how Kyrie's going to return. I do think he'll turn back pretty good, same with Kevin Durant. But will that just be enough by itself to offset the talent gap between the Bucks, the Lakers, and the Clippers that they really lack enough talent to compete with those teams, and they have players just as great as those players on their teams, and they X each other out. But who's going to be those guys that step up for this Brooklyn team and really become big difference makers on the biggest stage, which is the NBA Finals and the NBA playoffs? Because I think they definitely will make the playoffs, but I don't know if they'll make the finals out of the East. But they are a contender um, to become that if they move some pieces around and they try to find that third star to tip the odds in their favors this off season or even during the season. It's all about trying to get the best roster in the NBA, hoping that you can stay healthy, get a little luck, and allow your players to go out there to be coached and do their thing. And I do think that Mark Jackson is a cool coach. I do feel like he does demand and does expect excellent from his players. I do feel like he isn't the guy that people like system wide. They say he runs not a good not. That was one of his biggest criticisms compared to Steve Kerr. He doesn't run a lot of great things. He does a lot of isolation and stuff like that. But when you look at Kyrie and Kevin Durant's career, they basically score majority of their points in isolation, whether it's at the top of the key, whether it's breaking somebody off dribble, or whether it's just, absolutely just giving them the ball and getting out of the way and allowing them to do their thing for period zone. and they have done that, and that's what Kyrie basically, in my personal opinion, done this whole season. And adding Kevin Durant, when you look at what he did with the Warriors, especially last year against the Clippers and the Rockets, a lot of his points was, isolation, just trying to get, a quality shot over an opponent. And, Mark Jackson has been doing that his whole entire coaching career. But I do think he's ready for a second chance. I do think like he's humbled just to be able to be in the conversation to be head coach again. And I feel like he really wants this chance to show that he really can be a championship coach. He really can do more than what he has shown. And the only reason I know that is because after you hear what everybody got to say about you, you hear what everybody feel about you, you know what your strengths are, you know what your weaknesses are as a man and as a coach. You actually just look back at what you did wrong, what you could have did right, and the first thing that comes to your mind is that correction. What can I do better? What can I change? What can I learn from? And then you go out there and do it. But he hasn't had a second chance after he lost the job in Golden State to really show that his other side of coaching, to just show his growth as a coach. And I think that that's unfortunate that it takes him so long just to get back a spot as certain coaches that be in and out of the league the last 10, 20 years, and they always get a spot quick, or they always get a spot and they'll lose it and they'll get another spot. And Mark Jackson, even if it could be him just trying to weigh his options, just trying to figure out what's good for him, or he just turning down offers, I do eventually want to see him coach again, just because I want him to be able to prove to people and prove to himself that he can do what they say he can't do, and to show that he has changed and grown as a coach and as a man. So I think that that's something that's interesting. Not only that, when you look at the fact that this team actually has some type of talent, it's not like he's going to a team that's rebuilding. It's not like he's going to a team with so many young guys that's going to take 2 to 3 years for them to get to where they have to go. This is a team that is almost championship ready with two all-star players on their roster and possibly one of the top 5 players in the NBA when he comes back next season. We have to see, so I want to say top 5 because usually he'll be top 3 players in the world. And if they can stay healthy and they can learn how to play better defense, I think that they can really be, one of the better teams. I wouldn't consider them the favorites unless they add more pieces, like I said before. But that's another thing for another day because we don't know what they're going to do with this roster. If they do keep this roster as is and just put Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in it, I still think that they definitely will be a dangerous team in the entire NBA just because these two guys are basically unstoppable and they can get any shot anywhere on the floor and get anywhere on the floor and really do damage to any defense. And they cause a lot of traction and attention. They have guys like Prince that can shoot. They have guys like Joe Harris that can shoot. KD can shoot. Kyrie can shoot. And they can really put the defense that they go against in a hole and in the bind. And I think that that's a thing that I definitely interested in seeing how good can Kyrie and Kevin Durant be offensively coming off major injuries. And I still think they'd be fine because they have proven after having horrific injuries like Kyrie knee and Kevin Durant foot, they have bounced back quickly and stayed where they as one of the top players in the league when they came back from those particular injuries. So what I'm basically saying is Mark Jackson does deserve a second chance. He does deserve a second opportunity. I respect him as a coach. I respect and feel like he should have been had a shot to prove that he is a head coach in this league. He has what it takes to be a championship coach in the league. Like I said, there's multiple people that has got multiple times, multiple effort, and Mark Jackson haven't got that opportunity just yet. And I do feel like that this team is not that far away from unlocking a championship. And with a couple moves and a couple pieces and a couple new development to some of their younger players, or even just chemistry development between them and Kevin Durant and Kyrie, just because they still will get training camp and preseason, and they have majority of the season to figure it out with each other. This team can be very dangerous, and I think this is a great opportunity for Mark Jackson to get his feet wet and get his foot right back in the door and really show what he's made of and what he can do. And I know him personally, and I think that this opportunity is what he's been waiting for. Now I just gotta see if they want to give it to him, and if they do, I expect good things from the Brooklyn Nets. I'm saying that they should consider it, and they should hire him, at least give him a shot for 2 to 3 years. And if he can't deliver, and if he can't turn his roster over to become what they really should become with these two players together, I think that then you let him go. But other than that, I want to see him get another opportunity in the league as a head coach, and I want him to go to a team that actually has talent and actually is in a better situation than what he was and when he went to Golden State as a rebuilding team that eventually got over the hump. This time, he's not that far from it, and I think that that's fair, and it's something that's exciting and something that I want to see. But other than that, check out my website, analysisplayeraround.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook. My Facebook page is analysisplayeraround.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Also, like I said before, I make discussion videos just like this. If you want to see more videos like this, you should like this video and share. This allows my channel to grow. And I'm not asking you guys for much, and I think that you guys do the things that I need you guys to do in general. So if you like or you share, it just helps the channel grow and it helps me out in a small way. But it is going to help me get further in the big picture down the road. And at the end of the day, I make video discussions just like this. So if you like basketball breakdowns of players, rookies, and legends, and if you like videos about summer league, free agency, trade deadline, season previews, top 10 lists, and also playoff predictions, this is the channel for you. And I definitely think that if you like this video, you should check out my channel, which is the link of my name, and it'll send you right to my videos. I got over 1,000 videos made, so it's something for everybody in there. So if you like something like this, I don't see why you wouldn't like and subscribe and become part of the family, just because I do make videos each and every day in variety topics and type of videos. So Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, I'm gone. Like, comment, subscribe. I do read every comment, so don't be afraid to do it. And other than that, hope you guys enjoy Monday, and I'll be coming back to y'all a new video Tuesday.